Sway, what's good?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you, family?
I'm good, man.
Good, good. It's good to finally connect. I've been on here like every single time, and I'm ready to
Where are
rock.
you right now?
Currently, I'm over in Treaty 6 territory. I'm in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada, but I'm from unceded, unsurrendered Algonquin territory, which is Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. And my home is Matachewan First Nation, which is
Okay.
Northern Ontario, Canada, Treaty 9 territory. And I can just quickly introduce myself in my language because that's the protocol that I've
Please
been
do.
taught. So, Ani Bojo, Cody Coyote, Nindishna Cause, Asino Day, Nindishna Cause, Omama, Wanene, Anishinaabe, King, Nindonji, Ojibwe, Anishinaabe, Nindao, Matachewan, Nindonjaba. And I was just saying hello and welcome. Some people know me by Cody Coyote. My spirit name, Asino Day, means stone heart because I have that strong heart. I was born and raised on unceded, unsurrendered Algonquin territory, and I'm Ojibwe Anishinaabe from Matachewan First Nation.
Oh man, that's amazing, bro. That's amazing.
Are you gonna spit in your language?
I'm actually like I was a little hesitant, but I got one piece that I really want to share with both you, and it's just like taking shots at the Canadian government. We're continually being oppressed over here. People think that it's all butterflies and rainbows, and it really isn't. We're still living under what's called the Indian Act. And under the Indian Act, they had things, the residential school system was a big one. I know in the United States, they had the boarding schools where they forcibly apprehended Indigenous kids and they put us into these schools. My family members were taken to a residential school, and my father was a part of what they called the 60s scoop, which is when the Canadian government forcibly apprehended my father from my family and put him into a non-Indigenous family, into a white home. And it took me 25 years to meet my family. I'm 28 now, so.
Gosh, wow. And what is that called? What is that act called?
Indian Act. The Indian Act. And
Wow, man.
it gave, yeah.
Court,
Like,
court.
It's kind of what similar to for Americans too. They're doing that with a lot of the immigrant children who are at the border. They're separating them from their parents and then selling them for adoption to families around the U.S.
Wow.
No, they used to make up. I don't want to take too much time because I want to be fair to everybody, but like they used to make these like fake pamphlets that would say like a false story, like, oh, let's say Dakota, is coming from a very abusive home, this and that, nah. But that wasn't the case. They were going into the home. They were just taking the kid, and then that was that, And I'm what they call an intergenerational survivor of 60 scoop and residential school. Because fact of the matter is, like, most Indigenous men in their 20s aren't supposed to be alive. That goes to police violence, that goes to the oppressive nature of our government, so on and so forth, right? But a lot of what I've been doing is motivational speaking. I've gone into juvenile detention centers, been doing a lot of work on the front lines, trying to advocate with hip hop. Obviously paying homage that it does come from Black culture, our relations from the Black community, right? But just being an ally in any way that I can and using my voice and storytelling in a way that I know how, right?
I mean, back in the day, it was just Indigenous and Africans, so we are one.
Our connection, it goes over 400 years together.
Yeah.
The language that I was speaking right now, like with you, that has been here for over 32,000 years. And it's still here. Canada isn't even that old. If you think about it, like they had their whole 150 years of celebration. Like I think it was like a few years ago or whatever. I can't really pinpoint it, but to me, like it's just like it's continual. Like they're still taking from our resources that we have in our communities. We overrepresent the amount of Indigenous people, the population in federal prisons. It's 30% as of this year. And we have an increasing number of missing and murdered Indigenous women, girls, men, and boys. And this is often like a topic that isn't being spoken about, right? People often bypass our truth and, really paying homage and being an ally to the BLM movement. We've been on the front lines with everybody. Mm-hmm. We get it from a certain lens. Mm-hmm. Our people are getting killed left, right, and center. Where I'm at right now in Saskatoon, my partner lives here, But the reason that I'm here is even during this pandemic, I'm trying to make some change happen. There's like an increase in violence between our communities over here with gangs and so on and so forth. And I'm hoping to lead them out, give them that beacon of hope through hip hop, show them how to break, show them how to do some graffiti, show them how to do all the cool things that come from this beautiful culture, and really just try to shift that norm, because they have a thing that's called Starlight Tours out here. They'll put indigenous people, the police will put our people in the back of their squad car. They'll drive them outside of the city in the prairies and the middle of the winter, and they'll throw them out of the car, and people have frozen to death out here. And that's that we're facing over here. Everyone thinks, oh, Canada's such a great place to live, this and that. No, it's not. No, it's not. Much like the other parts of the Americas, we didn't have borders before. They crossed us. And these settlers that come in, they establish their countries. But we have long existing relationships with people that are down south. I'm in the north, but my people, they go as far down as Michigan and Minneapolis. You go even further down. And we speak with our relations that are from South America, like you were saying, what the States is doing to their kids. We get that. We feel that, and yeah, I just wanted to bring that to the table. And again,
hey, listen, I appreciate it. That's why we letting you speak. These are stories that are very seldom heard, and this is what this platform is really about. You spit bars without even rapping. You know what I mean? So somebody gonna rap after you with nothing to say, and everything you just said was enlightening. If you look at the some of the comments, it's a lot of First Nation people that's starting to comment and to step out, and to be heard. I wish there were more artists in Canada, perhaps, since we come from we work in entertainment, that you could align yourself with, that can help spread the word alongside the people like yourself that's actually experiencing it. But that was you giving us some amazing information, but that doesn't have nothing to do with your bars.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make sure your bars are up to par. Okay. All right. You know what this is. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready. And again, Miigwech, thank you. Miigwech, I appreciate it so much. I'm ready to rock.
Absolutely.
Okay. 150 years full of genocide. 150 years that our people cry. 150 years try and kill our pride. 150 years that our people die. 1876 Indian Act, changing the ways that the Indians act, eliminate, eradicate all the Indian packs, take the land and create an Indian tax, assimilate, never bringing Indians back, murder and rape generations of them. 1763 proclamation began, now we celebrate, do it over again. Neglecting to help all the needy, taking the land because they're greedy, they broken the treaties, brainwashing you all through a TV, dividing us all because they're sneaky, I need them to free me. 150 years, no celebration, and you with me, Teague, and our First Nation. We the show love, do education, the future is here, reconciliation.
I like that. Fire. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him a fire. I'm gonna give him a fire. I'm gonna tell you why. You give him fire too.
You